Hello everyone, we are back now to mount the intake manifold down to the top of this thing. We are getting close here. So I think, yeah, let's see, this is kind of getting in the way. I think I'll go ahead and see if this is going to work. There's going to be a lot of, this hose is going to be caught on this thing here, this direction, and I won't be able to lay it around here. I'm not sure if I should put the O-rings up there and all first and then mess with this. Well, let's give it a try first this way. I've turned the engine this way because of the drawing shows that this where the distributor cap goes away, but either way it probably doesn't matter. So we have to connect this tubing first, I think. This tubing will have to be connected to the other side of the three-way port, which is the water running through here. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I've got the, there it is. I've got the zip tie, which is, that's another funny thing here. If you read these instructions here, it says, we've already cut the silicone tube to fit the attached cylinder three-way nozzle, that's on that end, and use the roll band in the bag to tie the joint. So they're calling this zip tie a roll band, but when we were over here at the beginning, they called it a rolling tape to provide in the bag for the joint. So it's a roll band, a roll tape, it's a zip tie. So I'm gonna already put the zip tie on. Well, let me do it out here because it might be a little tough doing it otherwise. And I want to just get the first notch there so it stays. And we'll slide it on. And let's see about putting it here down below. There, I've got that slid on all the way. Now we need to get this underneath. That's a little tight, isn't it? To get that underneath that thing. Ooh, boy. Why is that tight? Too close to that edge, I guess. Or that oil bar that's down underneath. Maybe no, I may have, I think I got it. No, maybe not. Trying to get that underneath that thing. Let me pull the hose, see if I can get it under there first. Oh, that's really tough, but I did it. Okay, so now let's put the hose on. There. Whew. My goodness, they don't give you a lot of room there. I'm not sure that's really gonna hold because of that bar underneath, but let's see if I can pull it down. All right, where's my needle nose to really grab a hold of it? I'm kind of pulling on it at an angle, but there, I got another notch out of it. Okay, let's see what I do with my side cutters here. There. Oh my goodness. Oh, hopefully that's going to fit. Yeah, that fits fine. Okay. So let's, now with this here, I think I can just lay it off to the side. Yeah, that'll stay out of the way. All right, I have already lined these up. You really need to check them. I've had to flip them and roll them, but this way fits those holes just nicely, see? I've had it the other way, and you see they don't fit the holes. So you do got to make a difference here. That goes that way, and then we have to find how it fits here. No, so then let's pick it up. See, that doesn't fit. We'll flip it over, and that fits. The holes all line up. So I know that goes like that. So I'm going to set that to the back here in line, just like I did. And I think this is the same. I've already checked it. Those holes line up, and when I put this here, they line up fine. Okay, so I'm going to set that back over here straight, just like that. Okay, so O-rings have to go in all of these little O-ring slots all around. I got 8 of them, and I put them over here. But of course I'm going to, so they stay, I'm going to try to get them a little bit with the assembly lube. I think they'll stay there better. Yeah. Get another one here, coating, and put that one on. And we'll get another one here, and we'll do all 4 on that side. Ah, come here. Boy, I just can't pick that up now. There. And we'll put that one there. Okay. Get a little bit more on my finger. There. And we've got this one to do. And we'll do this one. This one. I think it's kind of nice because this stuff sticks and holds it in place pretty good. There. Okay. Now, oops, let's do the one that's furthest away from me. That's supposed to sit right up there, like that. Maybe I should coat it too. Let's just see if that helps it to stick better. We'll coat this back side here. Okay, put that there. Not bad. And I want to double coat this guy. Okay, so I got this side and this side. There. Did I do it? Did I flip it, or is it okay? Nope, that's the way it goes. Just like that. Oh boy, this is going to be fun trying to line everything up. All right, let's try it again over here. Let's see, I think I think it goes down, right? Yeah, so this is like this. Okay, we'll put that there. Oh, that O-ring popped out. Won't be pushing too hard. Okay. There. And then this guy has to go like that. Oh, boy, they're just falling all over me here. Wow. Trying to get the first couple screws in is going to be a bit fun. Yeah, that'll sit right once I can get that in screw in. But is this right? I don't think so. Ah, yeah, I had it backwards on that side. And that one looks better. Yeah. Wonder if I can put it up here. That might be good. That does stick. And if I put this one up here, maybe I should do that. Put them all up there, put a screw through, and see if they will hold. Let's try one. Let's put a screw in there. Can I do one on this side. Yeah. Oh boy. Wow. This is amazingly going to be fun, huh? Okay. We may have to not be able to get that other guy in. I think it fell. Yeah, it fell. There. And I got the O-rings there. Okay. This is amazingly tough. Okay, let's try to get this all back out of here for a minute. Holy crap, how do they expect you to do? I lost an O-ring here. It popped off. There, I can see it. Oh my God. Maybe I should have fought this before bringing the camera out. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Shoot, I've already lost a screw. My goodness, I bet you that's why the gap is there. Maybe you're supposed to slide it in afterwards, like that. All right, the gap is maintained, and I do believe you're supposed to just slide it in and slide it down afterwards, and hopefully you don't disturb the O-ring. Well, let's see here. I think I take the small wrench here on it. No, it does need the medium one. Okay. All right, I think I started that screw, and I started that screw. Okay. Let's get one in here. Come on. Sorry, I'm blocking the view here, but I can't figure out where it is. I don't find the hole. I'm not finding the hole at all. What about up above? Well, isn't that weird? I don't see it at all. Oh, that light is too bright. Oh, I think it ends up being down further. There. No. I cannot catch the bolt hole. That's pretty bad. I am not been able to get that. Let me lift this out. Okay, that's sitting there. What about this one? Oh boy, it really makes you push this in the down spot, I think. I can't now get this side because I ended up pushing down and it slid it up. That's not good. That is terrible. I wonder if I can just barely connect this one here and maybe lift it. So there, okay. There, I got a couple of threads into that. And let me try this one now. No, I didn't. It's not touching. There, I got a couple of threads into that. Can I lift it? Oh, I think they got a little bit of a problem with their tolerances here. Oh, I got it. Okay, so you can't be too far threaded in, just a couple. And then let's try this one now. All right. Now, see, I'm not able to get that yet. Let me see a screwdriver here. Can I lift it? Get it under that one side? No. Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. And over here, maybe if I get the 2 in, I'll be, or the 4 here that I got, and start to tighten it. Maybe it'll suck it down and let me get the other 2 in. There. 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 Okay, now let's try the other 2 here. Yeah, that one worked. And I haven't gotten this one. Wait, there, you really got to dig it down to get it and then bend it. Lean it over. Okay, I got it now. Oh my goodness. There. And come on. There. Okay, let's put a little torque on them, but this is a smaller screw. So I think we'll go through. There's a 1, there's a 1 1/4, and there's a 1/40. Let's see what the 1 feels like. There. Try this other side. Oh, this thing is in the way. I can hardly get this. There. Let's come over here. There. Middle. Oh, I can't. The trouble with this wrench is there. It's got this big diameter here and it won't let me get into certain things. There. Okay. Whew. All right. There it is. Well, it's all down and looking all right, I hope. I think probably next will be, we'll mount the carburetor on top. All right. Thank you. All right, back to finish up the top of the motor, putting the carburetor on. And it says to, okay, number 79, that, number 16, 4 of them, that's the screws right here. And it says locate in the gasket bag, which I pulled this out of the gasket bag. Please install the picture combination. So I do have white looking gaskets and a black one. It looks like they put the black one in between, sandwiched by the 2 whites. So let's get that out and do that. Come on, open up there. Okay. And they look to be pretty well yeah. Looks like you can't install them wrong other than that way. Oh, and that is exactly the way it goes. It looks like the little center tangs go to the side. Okay. Well, let's take off this protective tape. Okay. And we'll set those down. And I'm pretty sure we got it the right direction because the fuel will come in from the back. And this is some little wire that's supposed to do the advancement of the timing when you get a higher RPM. That's kind of an optional thing, and I'll probably look at that, putting that on when I get to it. But I probably won't at the beginning. I can just start it up on idle, and it should be okay without it there. All right, so I got one screw through the three gaskets. Let's see if we can kind of just start the screw. Yep, there. And let's turn this so I can see. We'll see if we can't get the other corner started onto it. Oops. Oh, you went right into the groove, didn't you? There. Did I get it? Yes, that started. Okay. Do one over here. Oh, and you can't reach that one. We're gonna have to remove that fuel line here. There. There. All right, I got it through them all. We'll bring it down till it's just snug before I tighten it. There. Sorry you can't see. There. And the last one here. Now I'm going to start trying to tighten it down. Let's get this guy a little snug, and that guy snug. Flip him over, and we'll get this guy there, and this one. Okay. Okay, I should be able to now put the fuel inlet back on. So little things to hold on to. Okay, give that a good tightness. There. All right. This throttle arm can be put anywhere around the hole. You just have to, around the arm here, you just have to loosen it. And it was hanging down, and I put it to the up side right here. So I haven't touched any of the screws, this side one or this end one here. One of them is the idle screw, I believe, and it could be this one, and the other one is the high end, I think, over here. So maybe it'll tell us in the book about how that, but you can see the carburetor open up and give it a close with a teeny little air opening there. All right. That's it for the carburetor on. I think what is now coming up is the belt and the water line and oil line pipes, and there's quite a few of them here, so I'll have to straighten out what they are and how they're connected and bring you back. Okay. All right, now that I have read a little bit and trying to get this understood, the first thing is pretty easy. It says the oil pump link, and it looks like here they did it from underneath and around on that oil pump and into the engine block. But I'll show you now that I've got the, so basically it's supposed to go from get that down, this guy over to this guy. And they had this facing down and this facing that way. And that is okay. It just puts, can you see that? Yeah, so if I was to put that here and it would bend it up, it puts it all pretty tight inside of here where I can't get to this bolt very well and stuff. So I was thinking of doing it over the top this way, so putting it here and looping it around and putting it here like that. And that way it's not inside here where I've got this motor mount, and I can still get to this guy, this nut. And all these clips then will be nice. There'll be a clip like that and a clip like that. So I think that's the way I would like to do it. It did use a little bit longer piece. The other piece could have been, you know, 1/2 inch shorter, but it really kinked it tight right there. All right, so let's put this on. I'm gonna have to slide this in first, like that. And then I'll have to do the same for the other one here, like that. All right, so we'll put it on. And let's see if I can move this clip down. Yeah, that's tight. And did I get it? Yeah, I could go down a little bit more in the back, but it isn't bad. What is holding it? Nothing is holding it. It's just tough to do. Where's my little screwdriver? Maybe I can push it down in the back with it. Yeah. Okay. There. I've done that. Now we'll try to put it onto this other stem there. All right. And then I should be able to push that one down. How's that look? That's pretty good. I see you can see the little head right here, and it is just behind the head holding it. Okay, that's nice. I can get to those clips easily anytime I need to. All right. So the next thing, it says, that was the oil pump link. Okay. I still haven't gotten, of course, where the oil comes in, this one right here. So that'll have, I don't know whether or not that is actually going to come from the separate tank. No, it has to come from inside. I'm not sure where that goes yet. Anyway, so this next one, it says water pipes and belts. So I thought I would put the belt on just so that I know where it is, so I don't string a water line where it's going to be in the way of the belt. And it took me a little bit to figure out how to do where it goes around this thing. I mean, it's going to come around, yeah, around both of those on the outside and around that. And then I think it goes underneath this, over, back, and around that. Quite a knotted up mess, I think, but okay, so here we go. We're going to put this on, and it goes around, and it goes back around like that, and then over that. No, that's really loose. That's not right. I think at some point here, it's got to go quite a ways around that guy. Maybe it goes like that. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, now I am tight here trying to put that, trying to put that over this gear. And I don't think I can. I'll bet you I'm going to have to turn the engine and make it catch, because I can catch one side, but trying to pull it over that that other side. That's going to be too tough. So let's see if I can turn the engine here. And I'll hold it. No, I missed it. Oh, it just refuses to do it. It is going the right way. I just can't hold it to make it work. Wow. Do I gotta loosen that water pump? My goodness. Does it actually have to be that tight? Wow. Yeah, that definitely has a nice around the crank, and you want that around the crank. That's where it's powering it all. Well, let me try to loosen up some of these nuts, these bolts on here, and see if I can get it, and then see if I can tighten it back up. But I'm pretty sure that's the way it's supposed to go on here. All right. Okay, I'm back. It actually did pretty good. All I did was loosen those three screws, this one on this side and these two here, and it allowed it to lean over, and I was able to put it there. So let's try tightening them back and see what that does. There's the top one. Here's one on the side. I'm not hitting it hard yet. Oh, I can feel that one really tightening it up. Wow. Let's get this one down. There, that's snug. This back one is a little loose. There, that is snugged up. And now this one. Ooh, wow, that's snugged up now. Holy mackerel, that is on there. I don't even know if it's gonna turn worth a darn. Let me try turning this thing. It does turn. Yeah, and everything seems to roll pretty good. Wow. Okay. Let's see, I want to get myself back to, I'm going to watch this first piston number 1, when this opens, like I talked about before. And there it goes. And then it's closing off. Perfect. Now I know it's done with the compression stroke, and so now I'm just going to turn this until it gets right to 0. And that should put me, yeah, that should be the top of the compression stroke. Okay, so now I know I am ready to do the timing when I go forward. Okay, so what are the next water pipes here? I think we have to look down. I think we have to look, because I can't really. Oh, maybe, does this show me? Yeah, it looks like it worked like I did it, like I said, yeah. Went up and around those two, back up this thing, down and around on that one. Yeah, okay. That is exactly the path I did. Turning it. Yeah, it goes around that, over that, around that. Yeah, around that. And then it came up, down, around, and over. And then underneath. Yes, okay, that was it. All right, let me figure out these water lines, and I will be back.